And if not, why not? So that was the thought that came to my heart when I received my call-up letter, and I was like, no, where is that place? I'm not going there. Hi, my name is Mobi. I'm a cycling designer. I love turning fabric waste to wealth, making money from it. Yes, very important. Congratulations to NYSC at 50. Wow, beautiful. This is my video is right on time. I'm going to be sharing my experience of my service here with you, how I spent my 1 year with Nigeria. So I want you to come with me. I want to share this experience with you, how I was able to save 260,000 to scale my business through NYSC platform. So come with me to this journey as I tell my story. But before we do that, I'd like you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video with anybody that you know that is waiting for call-up later or in the final year. People that you know that can need it. It can help someone. So come along with me. Let's go. Boom. Your call-up letter comes out and you opened it. Posted to the northern Nigeria. Really? So they didn't see any way to post me either in the west or in the east. Why not? If not, why not? So that was the thought that came to my heart when I received my call-up letter, and I was like, no, where is that place? I'm not going there. I already had something I wanted to do or something I'm doing. So why would I just pack up and off I go to where I don't know? A lot of questions in the heart of people whenever they come in contact with even where they want to go or where they were posted to. That was what happened to me. But you know, I just have to go. With the help of my mentors, Obegelia Chabal Satana and my friend Elua Bukumi, it was something they encouraged and I went by faith. But I just want to ask or say this thing. Some basic questions that were asked that I didn't really pay attention, but when during the course of my service, I have to look at this thing and I pondered upon it. So the first question is security. Yes, we know that security is very important, and we know that everywhere, is not particularly in the north, everywhere in Nigeria is not really safe per se. The only safe place is with God. Security is one of the things you consider when you receive your call-up letter or when you're even wanting to do your relocation. The next thing you're going to consider is the standard of living of that place. A lot of people want to serve in Lagos, in Abuja, Port Harcourt, all those top states, and they don't care to know, okay, the place I'm going to serve, is the state government paying? Apart from the 33K, the parastatals that I want to start, did they even have parastatals at all? Are they paying? How much are they paying? Transportation system, like, will you spend all the whole money on transport? What about housing? So all of these things are basic issues or basic questions you should ask even while you want to redeploy or relocate. Yes, so these are basic questions that you should pay attention to. So when I got to my supposed state, I served in Taraba State, I was like, okay, I just saw these things that I didn't pay attention to, or a lot of people didn't pay attention to. So I'm telling you, if you are in this situation or in the verge to serve, look at these critical questions and ask them. The security issue, transportation issue, cost of living over there, and at the end of the day, will you be able to save something that will help you achieve something at the end of your service here? Will you be able to impact lives? Yes, impacting life is also very important. It's not just about the way you serve, but about how you are going to make impact in where you're serving. Making impact, having a plan of what you want to achieve, a goal, an estimated goal at the end of the day. I'm a teacher. When you write lesson, there's this behavioral objective. At the end of the day, the learner should be able to learn this, and this. So you should have that. One of the things that helped me was that I had a focus, I had a goal, aim of what I wanted to achieve during service. So it helped me to be on track. So this is just by the way for someone that is searching. So these are things that you put in place. Beyond you putting in place your white khaki, your canvas and all of those things, also prepare this, have these mental preparations ahead before you move on. So let's get right into the things that I learned and the things that helped me. Fast forwarded into service year. The first thing I did was finding my place. I came back, prepared, and went back after camping, and I began to find my place. Posted to a nursery and primary school, I was so glad to serve there. Meeting my proprietress, I went with a gift. I made this beautiful fascinator for her, and she really loved it. And that was the first entrance for me. She said, "Do you sew?" I said, "Yes, I sew." Say, "Can you do a uniform?" I said, "With all pleasure, ma." So that's how I got my first contract in tailoring for my school, their school uniform. That was the first thing, finding my place. The second thing was relationship. Relationship was a very big thing for me that helped me throughout my service year. I first found the family of the servers hosted me. I had a family friend back home, Auntie Sonia. She linked me up with her family over here, and they received me. Auntie Maria, Uncle Saba, they were very, very open to me, and they showed me love, and I was rested. It was a home away from home for me. So you are going to be having opportunity to meet people, create relationship, create an atmosphere that will help you to function even over there where you are going to be serving. Another kind of relationship you should have is a family, a body, a Christian body. You have to have a church. Locate a particular church that you can serve, be committed there. It's going to help you build environment of people that you can work with, share your view with, share whatever is in your heart with, and there's going to help you achieve a lot of things. There is this thing that Pastor Seaman always say, Pastor Seaman says, that relationship can buy what money cannot buy. It's very, very, very true. The first project I started doing was when I launched my first collection, accessory designs collection. I sell, the places I sell was in church. The places I've made contact was in church. So church is another place that you can build relationship. This thing is a resources that you cannot buy. So it is very important. Yes, so these are the things that I did. The next thing I did, which is the third point, was my extra PPA. You have to have extra PPA to be able to sustain you during service day. What are extra PPA? Extra PPA are other jobs that you do aside your primary place of assignment. You have other area of income that will come to you. It can be teaching, it can be coaching, it can be volunteering. Anything that you want to do, you can do that aside your PPA. So that way you can have other source of income. So basically these are the three things that I paid attention to. Moving on, how did I get the money? How was I able to save that money that I saved? The three areas that I find expression, or my life give expression, that brought or generated income for me. The first one is the federal allowance. Everybody knows this. We all collected 3K. Yes. Then the second one was from my PPA. They paid 7K. I know, right? It was not much, but it was something I could hold on. Then the third one is my extra PPA that I did. Yes, I forgot to mention something. The fourth one that I mentioned earlier, finding my place, relationship, PPA. The fourth one was my personal CDS. I did personal CDS. CDS, Community Development Service, is a way where you can give back to the community, share your life experience, whatever you have with the community, impact, make projects for them. That's what I did. I did a personal project that is just about giving back to the community, training young people within the age of 8 to 14 years on how to craft, discover their giftings, discover their talents, being able to use their hands to make resources for themselves and to keep the environment clean. Because I'm an upcycling designer, I love to save the environment from fabric waste. So I did this project to train people to take away fabric waste from their environment and turn it into resources that will be helpful for them, help them discover themselves, and give them financial empowerment. That was what I did, and that opened me up to a lot of opportunities. I met people gave me jobs through that, contract trainings from there. So your personal CDS is also very important. It's another niche that you can leverage on during service year to make an impact. My federal allowance, 33K. I had what I call planning. Planning was very important to me during my service year because I couldn't just do anything the way I wanted to do it. I have to plan everything to the teeth. After giving my tithe, I planned my savings, my spendings. Very important. So all of these things were clearly written down. I know, okay, the percentage I'm going to be saving up, percentage I'm going to be sending home. Yes, I sent money to my parents. Percentage of the money that I'm going to be spending. Everything was listed out. My federal allowance, my PPA, the money I got from my trainings were all saved up. The money I use for my day-to-day living, my transport, cash at hand, outing was gotten from my tailoring. I'm an upcycling designer. I'm a seamstress. I make clothes for customers. I'm also a facilitator. I train. I'm an instructor. So the money I got from instructing, training, alawi, PPA was all saved up. Yes, that's how I got the money. Then the money I got from tailoring for clients was what I used for day-to-day running of my life. Yes. Then transportation and the other things I wanted to do, giving and all. So this is my experience. I don't know about you. So I'm just saying that you have to plan everything, even your saving have to be intentional about it. Then how was I able to save this money and not be distracted? Like you're passing the boutique now, you now see one fine bag, you just decided to go and take your money and come and use it. Is it not your money? Yes, but no, I was intentional about my saving. I used an app to enable me save. I used the app Piggyverse. They didn't pay me for this one. This was me doing my video. I used the app to save lock. There's this particular option they have there called save lock my money. So they help you keep the money as it generates a little income, but that was not my lookout till when I need it. That is 1. 2, you need to plan what you're saving for. What are you saving? What's the reason for your saving? You can't just be saving for saving's sake. A saving that does not have a destination will be used for another thing. So I had intention that, okay, after service year, this is what to do. I want to scale, I want to establish, I want to launch out, and I didn't want to ask home for money or try to look for money again. After all, my people already tried their best in training me, supporting me through school. So this is a little I can do for them in that regard. So I was so focused on that I didn't allow anything to distract me. It's not like I'm perfect, but that was the major reason why I saved. The second reason why I saved was I needed a good phone, and I know that the only way I can get a phone is if I buy myself. So I decided to save towards that. This is my experience. I don't know about you, but you can learn from me if it makes sense to you. So I saved towards that. With this understanding that I had, it helped me to focus on my focus, not being distracted. So you should have a reason why you are saving that will help you to focus and really have this thing that you have in mind being achieved. Yes, so planning cannot be overemphasized if you are going to be meeting this goal. You have a plan, you plan to save, you plan your resources, locate the percentages that you're going to be given. That way you'll be able to save the money. Some people say, I can't save, the money is too small. It's because there's no plan to it. If you really plan this money, you will see that there are other things, that excesses that you need to cut out, that if you are really going to be saving. And that's why I said earlier before I started the video, look at the place that you want to save. You can't be saving in a place the standard of living is high. You can't really have money to save. Or you are saving in a city and you're not even trying of looking for other incomes, generating income. You can't save. You cannot stay in an environment where the transportation of living is high and where you're working is very far. You can't save. So all of these indices helps to take money from us. But when you look at all these indices critically and you make the choice, the right one, you are going to put away money for you to save. Yes, so in case you are wondering, mobi is because you had other means of generating resources. I've said it doesn't matter if you have a skill or not. What matters is that you want to do something. There are other means of generating resources. You can coach, can be a lesson teacher, you can volunteer, you can even do extramural classes, and your school can even give you extra classes to take. It just depends on what I said earlier. If you have a vision or what you had in mind before service. If you had in mind of fudging, like having chopping life, you will not really have mind to think about what other things can I do. But if you had in mind of making impact, then you can think about all of these things. So this is just me making this video for someone that is looking out to start out and is looking for a way whereby you can do this thing. You can achieve it. You can start something by yourself, for yourself, not necessarily waiting for people to do for you. You can do whatever you want to do. As far as God has given you the ability, then you can do it. If you have opportunity to train, please train before service year. If you don't have, then you can train during your service year. If you start early, by the mid of your service year, you would have been perfected your skill and start doing something with it. So this is just my own experience in celebrating NYSC at 50. So I decided to share with you. So I hope this video made sense to you. But like my pastor will say, if it did not make sense out of it. Yes. So I hope you have subscribed already. You have liked. Yes, please do so, and so that other people can get to see this video. Till my next edition, bye for now.